Hello, everybody, and welcome to 15.3. And we just have a few people today who, um, for 15.3, this is sort of the outreach to minorities and women that was also present in the New Deal, although this could be one of the main criticisms of the New Deal is that they didn't go far enough. They had the opportunity to really sort of change society and really include a lot of minorities. And some argue they didn't go far enough, while others argue that they went as far as they could because if they pushed any harder, they would lose support for the economic programs. However, we know that we did get Frances Perkins. She was the Secretary of Labor and the USA's first female cabinet member. Um, and that is a very important position, and she played a major role in creating Social Security, the program that we learned about in 15.2. Mary McLeod Bethune, and there is actually a university um, partially named after her, Bethune Cook University. She was head of minority affairs in the National Youth Administration, and she was actually one of hundreds of minorities hired by FDR for cabinet positions. And in this case, you say, well, I thought you said FDR didn't go far enough. Well, he did do a lot in hiring, but in terms of actual legislation, passing laws, that's where the criticism comes in. But certainly, he absolutely did provide minorities with opportunities. John Collier, Commissioner on Indian Affairs. Now, of course, we call it Native American, but at the time, it was the term was Indian, and he changed the U.S. policy away from assimilation. So after Collier, the United States was no longer trying to force Native Americans to adapt to European customs. New Deal Coalition. This is a group of people. A coalition is a group that you form from many different belief systems, or in this case, many different political systems. And voters from a wide variety of political groups and backgrounds, and economic backgrounds as well, who supported the Democratic Party because of the New Deal. And so this could be people, they could maybe even could be Republicans, independent, it could be any people from any different party, but various political, economic, social backgrounds all came together in support of the New Deal. And when you have a diverse coalition, it tends to be very effective. Congress of Industrial Workers. This is one of the first labor unions during, well, not first ever, but first major powerful one that is still around today, although it's AFL-CIO, they kind of merged. And this was a labor union primarily for unskilled workers, but it also allowed women and minorities to join, which again was a huge, huge thing. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening.